Rockstar has now released 2 trailers and a heap of marketing material for GTA 6, revealing to us a wide variety of interesting characters. This means it is time to use the attractiveness tier list to find out who is the hottest and who is so ugly that it makes our eyes burn. Surprisingly, there are 72 distinct people that we've seen so far, and I will take on the burden of ranking them all. Obviously, these characters are in no particular order, so we're starting with Boobie Ike. Man could potentially just get some points because of his interesting name. I mean, he's fairly attractive, right? Clearly. Clearly taking care of himself, I guess because he's clearly a wealthy man. Trimming his facial hair so perfectly. Who wouldn't want a beard like that? So full, so lush. Look at this fucking hairline. How old is this man, like 50? Can I have this man's hairline? This is hard, right? Like this sneering look. Like it's interesting how just the facial expression can change how attractive you appear. He's got gold teeth. I ain't a fan of that. I mean, look at this when he's smiling. Oh, he's just a lovely, happy man. He's not an S, clearly. I think B. That's a good point. We got to give him some points because his name is literally Boobie, so. Brian Heder. This is the picture we have on the tier list, and this is like the least flattering picture of this dude. He's been done dirty, but he looks like my dad. Dad bod? More like granddad bod, right? I mean, at least this one makes him look like a bit cooler, right? But he's clearly past his prime. And look at that sneer. Okay, well, you can look at this guy and know he did well with the women back in the day. There's a reason why he's been married like 3 times or whatever it says, right? But he is past his prime, but we'll put him in D. To some degree, the ratings are relative. I'm not like bleeding out my eyes looking at this man. So like at that age, you'd probably find him attractive, you know? Well, because then it becomes that question of, are we giving additional points because he looks good for his age, you know? Fuck it, we'll put him in C, all right? We'll put him in C, we'll be kind. Cal Hampton. What is wrong with this dude? The visual of this guy's belly jiggling as he jumps up and down with his beer, awful. Why so many people are saying S? A solid S, man. This is some bias, because half of you look like this guy. Oh my God, no. I'm kidding, chat. You're all beautiful in your own special way. I think some of these images are in the past, and this is him like currently and stuff, because he looks different between these images, right? But either way, man does not take care of himself. He is not clean shaven. Man's got like a neck beard, a stubble neck beard or whatever. Like, here's a mullet here. Dude needs to lose some weight, get some fashion sense. The best I can do is D, guys. No, but it's F. I'm sorry. Dre'Quan Priest is one smooth looking dude. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Is this the same dude? There's no way this is the same guy as this guy. No. The jawline is different. It is the same dude? You're right, I think this is just a lighting thing. If you've ever taken pictures with a camera, depending upon the lens that you use, it can make your face look fatter or thinner. And this because it's a bottom up angle. Like this, you can clearly see it's the same person. Bottom line though, guys, it's clearly S. Like this man is waking up at like 6 a.m. He doesn't get out of the bathroom until like 8. He's doing 17 layers of skincare routines, making sure his hair is tight and perfect. He both has that look of being chill and yet stylish. So obviously we're putting him in S. And of course, Jason. Now Jason's an interesting case. If we look at Jason in trailer 1, much more plain guy. Very simple hairstyle, got a bit of stubble here, got sun damage to his face. Man has never used a good sunscreen or a good moisturizer his entire life. His body here, look at him. Has this man ever exercised? Dude, go to the gym. And I say this entirely hypocritically because I do not go to the gym. This is my body shape right here. This was my representation. But of course, as we know, trailer 2 took that away. Obviously, since trailer 1, Jason has been working out, figured out how to make himself use sunscreen in the past, got a lot better of a body. I'd even say this facial hair looks better. Skin's even cleaner, I think. But obviously he looks better in trailer 2. That there is a handsome man. He looks like me. His skin isn't perfect here, like he still does have these marks here. Like he's an actual person, an actual character. Which is one thing you can say about all the characters in GTA 6, that they look like actual people who have scars and imperfections and stuff. Yeah, this is like the easiest S of all time. If you aren't ranking Jason as an S, I'm sorry, you just hate people. I don't want to tell you, you might be a furry or something, right? And of course, Lucia Caminos, who I think changed less between the trailers, but obviously, a beautiful woman. Like even when she's like in more casual clothes and stuff, look at that. Even in Prison Orange, she can pull off Prison Orange. She works out, puts more effort in a week into her physical appearance than most of us do in our entire lives. Easy S tier. Getting a surprising amount of S tiers to start. That might be because we're talking about main characters. Now, Raul This man is the suavest looking motherfucker I've ever seen. This is a man who walks in the room and people are like signing divorce papers. just for the chance. Just to leave themselves open to the possibility. I can see how this guy got Jason and Lucia to get involved in heists. Look at the detail on this man's face. Like every line somehow makes him more attractive. I want to age this gracefully. And somehow as I age, become more attractive. This man right here calling your mother, chat. Your mother wishes. S tier. I'm gonna put him first as well, because for reasons. Oh, sorry. I should say their full names. Raul Bautista. Am I saying that right? Raul Bautista. Next is Baylux. Did she not have a last name? So she is half of the Real Dimes music crew. And obviously, really, really attractive. I'll be real with you. I guess we don't need to compare characters, but Lucia, I think, does look more attractive. There are some pictures that are a little bit less flattering. She clearly takes care of herself. She knows she's hot, and she shows it off. A? You cannot be ranking... You guys are crazy. There's no way you think she's an A. Unless like I know you're docking points because you assume she's wearing a lot of makeup. Like I think, yeah, if she was wearing less revealing clothes, she potentially would be less perceptively attractive. And she got perfect teeth though. I mean, that's not a flattering picture right there. Fine, chat. We'll put her in A. I feel like she's getting cheated a bit, and maybe it's getting cheated a bit because she's being compared to Lucia a bit. We'll go with A. Next up is Roxy, the other half of the Real Dimes. What's a dime worth in America, chat? 10 cents? So this is 5 cents. Is she more attractive? I mean, she does wear my outfit. I don't think she's more attractive, chat. Is it the hair that's doing it for you? Like the really luscious lips? People hate it when I call these lips what I call them, but I call them dick-sucking lips. And that feels so insulting, but like, I heard that somewhere like a million years ago, and that's all I think about. You look me dead in the eye. You look at this picture, and you're like, yeah, Roxy is more attractive than Bay. Is that what you say here? Okay, like here, absolutely, I can see how she looks more attractive. But what I'm saying is, if we put Bay in A, we're putting Roxy in A, okay? I feel like we did Bay dirty. Next up is Armed Hostage. Don't have too many pictures of this guy. I mean, like, he's married. He looks like, you know, he got a management position working a 9 to 5. He looks like a guy who's past his prime, but like, he's like a mid-tier kind of guy. I don't think he makes it into B. He's a guy focused on his work, not his physical appearance. I mean, this man's dirty too, man. Clean yourself up. Come on, man. There's no... Just because there's a heist going on doesn't justify a poor physical hygiene. We'll put him in C. Right? It's so weird we're putting him in the same place as Brian. This man not only getting robbed, but he's getting savaged on the attractiveness tier list. This man having a bad day. Okay, next up is Bat Gangster. So we have exactly one picture of this guy. So this is obviously a discount Trevor. What's the current knockoff website? It's no longer Wish. Temu? Is that what people say now? This is Trevor from Temu. This dude looks like he's actually been shot before, or at the very least burnt by like cigars or something. What are these facial tattoos? This man is wearing sunglasses because if we could see his eyes, we'd see how dead he is on the inside. Scars, body tattoo. These are not attractive tattoos. I mean, he can't even pull up his pants. This man needs to get himself a belt that he actually wears instead of just hitting people with one. So it's like -F. So I didn't make up these names for these characters that we don't know the names of. He's listed here as Big Mean Man. It actually says Big Mean Man and Boyfriends. Wait, so he's already being done dirty, okay? He looks like Kratos, but without the ash on his skin or whatever this plot is in that game. He's clearly very ripped, taking care of himself, but the idea here, chat, is I'm gonna blow your mind. On average, people don't want their partner to be incredibly ripped. There's a certain level of muscle, which is like quite a bit of muscle, that people like on average. But I think this guy might go a little bit past what most people are into. He's clearly an attractive built man, but I don't think this physique is more attractive than Jason's, which even Jason's physique, I think for a lot of people would be too much muscle. We saw before Dre'Quan. I think that physique is probably more attractive to more people than this dude's physique. But he's clearly an attractive dude. It's a question of B or A. I think we're going B. He looks just a little bit too stern. But I think to some degree, he is being done dirty here. As in, if we just saw him like at the shops buying some groceries or something, rather than what it looks like here where he's trying to kill a person with his mind or intimidate someone, he full in big mean man mode. And it makes him look less attractive. So what's this guy called then? Big mean man's boyfriend number 1. Oh my God. We don't see much of this guy. He honestly, because we only get the one picture, he just looks like a less attractive version of Dre'Quan in the sense that he's kind of physically built the same. He looks similar, except he's not as rich and suave and wearing as good outfit and stuff. And the jawline is less pronounced, but it's hard to tell because he's wearing a neck chief here. We only have him from the third up, and like half of that is covered. I don't want to give him a C, because there's nothing unattractive about this dude. I think a B is a pretty good spot. Like you'd be happy having what appears to be this guy's level of physique and appearance. Like his skin's very clear. Well, it all depends, I suppose, how much you like tattoos. But then again, compared to some other people we've seen before, at least he doesn't have facial tattoos. Or is this a facial tattoo? Okay, it might be. Yeah, I'm gonna put this guy in C, I'm sorry. Okay, relative to the world, now we'll put him in B. We've only seen one picture. We'll be a bit charitable because we've only seen one picture. We move on to Big Mean Man's boyfriend number 2. Part of what's funny in calling these guys these names is if any of these guys were near me, they'd probably beat me to death. I'll be real with you, I like this guy's facial expression. It's like, what the fuck do you want, man? What are you doing here? S, you say. No. Look at it from this angle, right? He's a slob, he's covered in dirt. He's not taking care of himself at all. Like his hair isn't frizzy like that. Naturally, it's just dirt. It's this shit facial hair, he's overweight. Nah, this guy, I think he's gonna go into S, guys. I say S, I'm an F. Baiting you. Next up is Blurry Angry Guy. This guy, to me, looks like an overweight Liam Neeson. I don't know if you guys can see it, but all I'm saying is, if this guy can't take care of himself enough to not appear blurry in photos, he can't expect me to rank him above F, you know? This man does so little working out. His body is so ill-defined that he is literally blurry in pictures. Nah, but he looks like he's sun-beaten. Clearly doesn't take care of himself. He gave up years ago. He just barely working at his 9 to 5. His facial hair, not well kempt. And just having facial hair that's hanging off your face and like not on your cheeks at all, not a good look. The more people I put in F here, the more I feel like I did Cal dirty. But Cal is not an attractive man. Okay, we'll put Cal in D, okay? Just like in real life, people can appear more attractive if they're next to less attractive people. We've all met that hot person who has an ugly friend. The hot person looks even hotter by comparison. The cheerleader effect, is that what they call it? There you go. Good news, everyone. TGG and I have made a new channel for our new show, the 6 Star Podcast. If you care at all about GTA 6, GTA 5, or Rockstar games in general, this is the only podcast you should be watching. We cut through everyone else's bullshit with our honest opinions, in-depth analysis, and plenty of banter. Even better, there's a new episode every 2 weeks. So be sure to go to the channel and watch them all. As always, I appreciate the support, and I wish you all the best. Blurry Angry Man number 2. And it's the same story, but even worse, because this guy's pants, like, well, they aren't even pants. They're shorts. They look like they're covered in cum. This man has never worn sunscreen in his entire fucking life. Ask any dermatologist, chat. Sunscreen is like the life hack of existence. Do not go outside without sunscreen. I think that only applies to those of us with a melanin deficit. Those of us who are pigmently challenged. But anyway, yes, F. Blurry Crazy Woman. Everyone's favorite character. So obviously, not very attractive person. We're finally gonna get some diversity in the F tier ranking, I think. Seems to be literally missing a tooth. Has not been showered in years, potentially. It's funny how Lucia here in prison has like perfectly clean, kempt hair, So much effort has gone into making her hair look good. She's got the time, you know, what else are you gonna do in prison except work on yourself, right? She's working out. She's got shampoo, conditioner, just going to town. And this person, who actually also appears to maybe have facial tattoos, but that also could just be a mole. It is just so wild that this person seems to have perfectly crafted themselves to be the most ugly possible. They're even sneering. The like least attractive facial expression you can possibly do. This might be the least attractive person on this entire list. And she's blurry as well. Up next is Blurry Gangster. There's a lot of people in this blurry crew. So the thing about Blurry Gangster here, talk about this guy, is it's possible that he is also the same guy in trailer 2, but he just looks different now. You see this guy here and his neck chains and stuff? Then you go here, right? And it's the exact same chains. So given this guy's chains are the same as this guy's chains, like identically, it seems as though they're the same character. And it's just, they've changed the designs. And so it's possible that this guy is the same as this guy, but they've changed the designs. Or, like, we can't even see if this guy's wearing the same chain. Yeah, his mate is bald, but character models change, right? Tattoos, is the tattoos the same? You see there's a skull here, and there's a skull here? Yeah, it's the exact same tattoo. So I think it's meant to be the same guy. So we'll judge this guy as he is the newer version of the character. And I gotta be real with you, he's not attractive dude. I mean, he has no face tattoos at least, but is quite a scar here. And these teeth. Are there really people in this world who are like, damn son, you got diamond teeth? Let's fucking fuck. But even going beyond the superficial stuff, it's not a good facial structure and stuff. Like, I don't think he's going to the gym and whatever. Grills ain't it. It looks like he's been weathered by the sun. He's not taking care of his hair and shit. No. This is not good. This is a guy who has a lot of money and flaunts it, and that's all he thinks he needs. Which is probably true. Yeah, that's locks, his hair's taken care of, but it's more frizzy. I'll put him in C, okay? But on some level, I feel like if this guy didn't have a bunch of money, you'd be ranking him lower, okay? That's how I feel. You guys have been seduced by the money. Up next is Blurry Predator. I have never seen a person give off generic henchman vibes more than this dude. Like, he looks like the head of some army sort of unit, like Merryweather, right? But like of a little group that gets killed. He is like the guy who does what the main big bad says for him to do. There's like, Christoph, murder Jason. He's like, you got it, boss. Low-level mercenary, but not like the lowest tier. He leads the lowest tier. What do I think of him? He doesn't look unattractive from the little we can see here. His hair might be going a little bit, but that's not that bad of a hairline, considering he looks like he's like in his 30s, 40s. That's my hairline, chat. He got my hairline. I'm biased here. I think it's C. Ricky did these characters dirty with these names. The name of this next character is Boobie's Hooker #1. I mean, come on, man. She fine though, and I'm appreciating the lack of facial tattoos. I also really like a long hair, chat. Like this is good stuff here. I also like her style. These thigh high leather here. That's okay. I like this. We're okay. S. And apparently she can twerk. I like a talented woman. Up next is Boobie's Hooker #2. I think it's just the lighting and the angle and stuff, but she does look less attractive than #1. But I think she's still very attractive, clearly. It's just hard because we've got this like lens flare glaring thing like covering half her face. Clearly high A, low S, I think. I just think it's a not very flattering picture. I'll put it in A. I feel like I'm doing her a disservice. So any other picture in the universe, she'd be fine. It's like if you took someone's phone and just found the least flattering pictures and judged them by that. Everyone would get crucified, right? It doesn't matter how attractive you are. And I'm sorry, someone at Rockstar just doesn't like this woman and she's gotten crucified by this picture. So I'll put him in A. Up next, now this guy is named well. His name is Boomer Gangster. These fucking young kids don't respect me anymore. They don't respect the game. They don't care about their Minecrafts and their Roblox. When will these kids stop being on my lawn? I guess that's stereotype about yelling about kids being on your lawn. That's so antiquated now, because there ain't no kids on people's lawns. Old people finally got what they wanted. Kids don't go outside anymore. For real though, it's again a problem of just being weathered by time. I don't think this guy, in his facial structure and stuff, is particularly unattractive. And he's kept his hairline all the way into what looks like his late 50s. maybe 60s. He's not got facial tattoos. This is the cheerleader effect again. He's next to this guy. Next to this guy, you know, he's looking pretty good. In fact, that might be why, in part, that Timu Trevor here has been hired just to make him look better by comparison. I might put him in C, in part because he seems to have aged pretty gracefully, especially considering that, like, where he apparently is, which is, you know, the kind of rougher areas of the game. But obviously he does look like the KKK meth guy from Breaking Bad. What's his name? Uncle Jack. Am I crazy? Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm misremembering. He doesn't look that similar. A little bit. So up next is Kid Camera. Honestly, I would have called him douchebag influencer. This just looks like some young kid or whatever. Not particularly attractive, but not unattractive either. I think he's drunk, and that might be doing him a bit of a disservice here because he's got a red nose. He does have perfect teeth, that is true. Yeah, he's clearly doing something with his facial hair, whether or not you think it's great, but he looks tired. Like he's got bags under his eyes and stuff. But this is some thick ass hair and a good hairline. I think with a better picture, he could be an A. Watch him be Simeon's son.
Tell you what, my boy, you tell me exactly what you want, and I will very carefully explain to you why it cannot be. What?
I'll give him an A. I might be being a little bit charitable there, but we'll give him an A. Car Wash Woman. Already, this is not a very flattering picture of her. It's actually called the cheerleader effect. Let me look this up. The cheerleader effect describes the phenomenon where individuals appear more attractive when presented in a group compared to when presented alone. That is, okay, no, that's not what we're thinking of then. The effect I'm talking about is where she appears less attractive because she's next to these and her. It's already an unflattering picture. She looking like Two-Face over here, shadow-wise. I gotta be real with you guys. This nose piercing thing here doesn't do it for me. It looks like her eyebrows have been cut, like trimmed badly. Like one eyebrow is thinner than the other. She's trying to some extent, but I don't like what she's dishing out, you know? Compared to some on this list though, she's not the worst. I'm gonna put her in D. She should hook up with Cal. Yeah, actually, yeah. Both of them, same level of attractiveness. They definitely should hook up. Moving on to CaseOH. Whether or not this was intentionally a reference to CaseOH, I think whoever did this did CaseOH a bit dirty. Is he actually missing an eye? Like, what is this? Like, again, it could be a little bit of worst photo possible, but I can't imagine a good photo really saving this guy from F tier. Look at this facial hair. Look at this sun-damaged face. Look at this lack of style. Like, this man has never put on sunscreen. This looks like this guy's underwear, and his pants are down, and he's got a belt. There's no excuse for that. Like, his underpants are way too high. His pants are way too low. It looks like he's covered in shit, like actual shit. And these boots look terrible. Sunscreen is a liberal plot. That is exactly what this guy could say. I don't put that there sunscreen on my face. It's a conspiracy by the government to control my mind. God made the sun to stare into my face, and that's what I'm gonna let it do. So F tier, I'm sorry, CaseOH. Up next is Cashier Guy, which I don't think is the best name for him. This is clearly Wade, or Timu Wade, or Wade's cousin. I gotta find a picture of him where he's not blurry. It's not a very flattering picture, and he looks worse because he's next to Jason, and Jason looking pretty good in this picture. He's like facial scars and stuff. I'm sorry, in my head, he's just Wade, and Wade is not an attractive guy. I'm sorry. Like, some people might like this hippie vibe or whatever. I don't think this guy's an attractive dude. We'll put him in D though. Like, he's not repugnance in the same way some are on this list. B if he took a shower. Next up is Cougar Magnet. Like, the Cougar is wealthy enough to get any guy. Or at least she has a pick of like a lot of dudes, and she's picking this guy. He clearly works out. There's some definition here. His arms are big. They're pretty stylish tattoos. Like, I like this whole sleeve thing going on here. And I'm not a big tattoo guy. His face is clean. He's clean shaven. Not that I'm saying I dislike facial hair. Like, I have facial hair. It's just like I prefer clean shaven or stylized beard compared to like a disheveled mess. Like shit that I've had in the past, like during COVID. Do not put up any pictures of me during COVID. Holy shit. Yeah, I think this guy's hot. Like, it's a question of A or S. And we've only got one picture of him, but I think it's still S, honestly. He has that good physique where he's clearly working out and taking care of himself, but he's not worked out so much that he's like a cloud. And I think the ringing endorsement of the Cougar tells us that if we saw more pictures, we'd be even more impressed. And of course, now for the Cougar herself. It's interesting that the face, I mean, it's what a lot of people do. Like, you know, you put a lot of creams on your face and stuff, but you're not gonna slather your entire body. Like, she's had a lot of work done on her face and taking care of herself with sunscreen and moisturizers and retinol creams and stuff on the face. And like, judging on the face, she looks really good for age. Like, especially the age that's suggested by her body. Like, she looks like, what, 60s? Like, she is still an attractive looking woman. Like, this is the perfect definition of a cougar if I've ever seen one, right? Yeah, I'm gonna give her some points and put her in B. You can just imagine the amount of guys that she would have pulled, or the heart she would have broken back in the day. If she's a gold digger, the amount of money that she dug. She would have been like on the arm of every rich guy in town, going to every fancy party and event. Maybe that's a bit demeaning to suggest that she didn't make her money herself, but just in this picture, she is clearly being presented as a bit of a gold digger, a person who's interested in the gold, the fancy life. So I guess we'll have to see what kind of character she is in the actual game. Crackhead Louis CK, or maybe just Louis CK. Like, I don't know what he does in his free time. Yeah, this is not a good look. His hair has massively receded. Like, he has 3 different colors of hair here, like light hair, dark hair, and then the facial hair here. It doesn't look like he's taking care of his facial hair and cleaning it up and stuff. It just looks like that's how it naturally grows. He's got some weathering here, like sun damage and stuff. Looks like he's like a beady, squinty eyes there. No. I think if his hair was full up here, he wouldn't look that bad. I mean, like it looks like he takes care of himself a bit, right? Like there's some definition here. He's probably hitting the gym a bit. He is wearing a black tank top, guys. So he does have a little bit of a sense of style, you know? He knows what's in, what's fashionable. Yeah, I might put him in D. 50% of guys end up losing some hair throughout their life or something. He can't help that. Well, no, actually he can. I mean, he definitely could. If he can afford to buy these drugs, he can get himself a hair transplant. He can be using finasteride. He can be using minoxidil or whatever. He could be doing the derma stamping. He does not repulse me like Temu Trevor. You know what I'm saying? Crazy Hammer Lady. Somehow I don't think the 2 images I have of her are particularly flattering. If she were here, I'd be like, A tier, maybe S, please don't hurt me. My grandfather always said to me, Matt, you ever meet a woman with 2 hammers? Tell her she's beautiful. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this. I don't think we need to discuss this too much. This is obviously F tier material here. Crazy redneck. Oh, this guy grabbing his balls. Look at that face. Point in favor, we know he's not a eunuch. He's grabbing something down there. Is this meant to make it seem like he's a zombie or something? Like he's being gashed and like it's like toxic blood in there or something? The hair looks awful. Like his whole body of hair looks weird as fuck. Does not take care of himself, has no style, his face destroyed by the sun, never used skincare ever. This is the kind of thing, like on Facebook, you see this person spending like 15 hours a day ranting about minorities or something. And that's all they do. Then again, is this car? This car's not. Wait, whoa. Is this tape? So he doesn't even have any money. This is Florida man. Exactly. I'm gonna put him in F, guys. I don't know if that's a controversial opinion, but that man needs to get out of sun. Ammunition Phil Cassidy. I mean, like, he got a lot of big guns. He does have some charisma, that's true. But like, let's be real here. He got a mullet and a handlebar mustache. Individually, maybe you could pull that off, but together, he's overweight, like he's not working out or whatever. Like, I know we say that a lot, but like, you know, you can do some steps every day, guys. Get yourself something that measures your steps and just do a couple of thousand steps a day. Basically, Phil is looking like he's 1 bleeder burger away from dropping dead. He looks like me. How dare you? This is like the American stereotype for like a lot of the world right now. I don't think he's F. Clearly not. Like, on some level, you could just argue he's just very focused on his business and he's got a particular brand that he's selling. Like, he's not trying to look fancy and well-kept and stuff. He's trying to appeal to a particular brand of person, a particular demographic. He's looking like them. He's being relatable. This is just a savvy businessman. And true, the black tank top, I'm going to put him in C. Especially if, like when you compare him to Cal, like, he just looks like a better version of Cal. And he does have some energy to him, that's true. You can imagine this guy when he was in high school, he didn't have those few extra pounds, whatever. He was probably a good looking dude, like a pretty good looking dude. I'm not saying Phil peaked in high school or college or whatever. Obviously, he ran a good business, so. Detailed biker girl. She does have a lot of details, that is true. But on some level, I think he is with her because she's holding that gun. He is like, help me, please. D, like, okay, chat, She's just overweight. Once you reach a certain weight, it is hard for you really to look particularly good. But there's nothing wrong with her beyond that. She looks like she has a bad personality, but that's just me being stereotypical. I'm not putting her in F. She doesn't repulse me. She just needs to like diet for a couple of months and she'll be all right. We'll put her in D. Detailed biker. This guy's gaining a lot because of how detailed this image is. Like, look at those beautiful eyes. Those beautiful blue eyes. The beard is long and full and lush, and it depends what you think about that. I don't like this separation. Like, I prefer, like, because obviously that's what I kind of do. I got the thing all the way up to my hair. He does not. But I mean, like, you're looking up biker in the dictionary and you're seeing this guy. I think C. Like, I don't think it's a bad looking dude. It depends. I mean, because he's got a little bit of sun damage here and stuff, but it's not that bad. Detailed gangster. So we established that this is the old version of this character. And so this is the new version of the character. And I'll be real with you, I think he's a fairly attractive guy. This guy looks like Sean Fontino. Like, he's gonna open his mouth and we're just gonna hear Franklin's voice. I like he's taking the time to stencil his kind of the facial hair here. Considering how many like sun-beaten, fucked up face, skin kind of stuff we've seen up to this point, he's looking pretty clean. I think we're doing a disservice. We're not putting this guy in A. He's taking care of himself. He's working out, but he's not overdoing it too much. He doesn't have any facial tattoos. It is hard to pull off a tank top, chat, without looking like a degenerate, weirdo, disgusting person who's not taking care of himself, but you're looking good here. We'll put him in A. I think I'd deduct points if he still had the golden teeth, but we don't see that in that image, so. Dirty cop. He looks pretty clean to me. I don't know, on some level, he just looks like, you know, a guy who's 20 years into his marriage. He's got 2 kids. What is he, like, late 40s, early 50s? He's got a tan. He's got lines in his face just because he's just older, you know? He's got a good hairline. I don't like his facial hair. I don't like what he's doing here. But like, he's at least trying. He's not getting to the gym because he's working hard. I mean, in this picture, like, you can see the weathering here. Like, all the age here. Oh, actually, no. What he's doing with his facial hair here is fine. Before, I thought there was nothing here and here. Connecting those, I'm still not a huge fan, but it's style. It's something. I might give it a C. He is just a man that looks his age. DJ Lady. Everyone's favorite character. This might be the only Asian person we see in the trailer. Am I correct? We can barely see her. I mean, she looks fine. Hairstyle a bit out there. Is her hair pink or is it just the lighting? Can't judge, but she looks fine. Like, I think if we got a better picture of her, we would probably rank her higher. Yeah, I'll put her in B, chat. I could be more generous, but I'm putting her in B. Dress dancing lady. Some people do not vibe with her look. Some people were calling her fat. Can you believe that? Like, sure, she got a little bit of extra weight, but a part of it is just because she's wearing a really tight dress. She's pregnant? I don't think she's necessarily pregnant, guys. I think the dress is just tight. What makes you think she's pregnant? The shape, her breasts, I think people are just being too critical. There is a certain level of people just not knowing what real women actually look like. There have been so many posts on Twitter that are just pointing to normal, natural body parts of women and being like, this is AI or this is fake or whatever, because women don't look at this, but they do. Regardless, though, I think she's a good looking chick and people are just being too critical. Drug dealer. I mean, like, this is a stylistic choice to have. This is some darker lipstick, right? To match the nails here. This is like a goth kind of vibe, right? She looks crazy. Yeah, a little bit. She does not look like a person who's particularly taking care of herself or whatever. She's probably doing drugs. She got facial tattoos here. She got a like scar. The facial tattoos are literally dice, guys. Like, I'm gonna put her in D. Gangster on top of car. I mean, I completely forgot this guy existed. If you can't even pull up your fucking pants, I can't pull you out of the S tier. Yeah, I can't pull you out of the F tier. Why do I keep confusing F and S? No, I'm not liking this at all. And it's not just because of the pants. I'm not just prejudiced against people who can't pull up their pants, okay? Some people got problems, I understand. Does this guy even have a belly button? It doesn't look real. He looks like Ryder with long hair. Yes, he does, actually. That's actually crazy. I say F, but is it really F? It's like the way his gut looks here, and it just looks so bleh. Yeah, I'll put it in D. Like, I'm not repulsed by this exactly. He is making stylistic choices that I'm just not picking up. Horny fat guy. I mean, it's not a wrong description. She is about to reach down this guy's pants and start feeling around. This guy looks like anything for views, if you know that creator. Why do I name people who actually exist? Now it's gonna seem rude if I rate him poorly. He's just overweight. That's it. He has the redneck appearance with the really thick underarm hair, and he just has a few extra pounds. This is the stereotypical Southern redneck. But considering like queso and stuff that we've seen, his face hasn't been destroyed by the sun. His facial hair, like, it's not completely out of control. He is shaven, taking care of himself, but I don't want to put him in like C or something. Like, put him in D. This is not irredeemable here. I'm not repulsed by his presence. He's just a guy not taking care of himself as he could be. Up next is horny fat woman. Look, chat. She's an easy A or S. On some level, you guys are just gonna be like, well, she has fat tits, Matt. I mean, you gotta give extra points for that. I do not think that's enough to put her into an A tier, chat. I don't even want to put her in B. This is definitely the type of woman that some people are fans of, but not me. I'm putting her in C. I think I'm just being turned off by the redneck vibe. Idiot drunk guy. I mean, this is generic drunk white guy number 4, right? You don't see much. He's very dirty, very sweaty, very wet. He got the mullet. For that reason alone, I want to dock like all the points in the world. Like, mullets do not look good, guys. Characters are given mullets in media to mock them. The best look at his face we get is here, and just going by his face, he's just a young dude. There's nothing wrong with him. If we just saw a normal picture of him, he'd probably be like, maybe even a B. But I think because of the mullet, I'm putting him in C. Iguana Woman. I'll be real with you, chat. She just looks like a wonderful person. She just looks nice. She looks friendly. She looks like, you know, a bit of a quirky person who, you know, you walk into, you know, a bar and she's like, howdy, partner. You new in town? Let me get you a drink. She's clearly not particularly attractive or whatever in a conventional sense, but, you know, if you like a quirky kind of hippie kind of chick, this is your vibe, right? She's wearing reptile pants, guys. I don't think it's enough to put her in C, except that she has an iguana with a crown. I don't think the iguana ended up on this list. I think she should be in D, but we'll give the iguana points and put her in C. Moving on to Joker. Does the real life guy actually have impertinence on his head? Wait, no, impenitence? That's not a word. Did he want impertinence? This should be an R. Yeah, this is just awful. This is a person who's gone out of their way to make themselves repugnant to other people. I can't imagine why a person would do this to themselves unless they want attention of a negative variety. Like, any attention is good attention to them, and they're just like, I'ma fuck my face up forever and fuck up my life as well. Easy F. Who do you play in Grand Theft Auto 6? I'll play the long and skinny gangster. This is not an attractive dude, right? But he's not unattractive either. Is this a facial scar? I think it might be, and it does kind of fuck up his face a bit here. On some level, I think the last time I did the attractiveness tier list for GTA 5, I deducted points for tattoos sometimes, but fucking everyone in this game has tattoos. I think relative to who we've put in D, he's C. People like him 6 foot, guys, and above. Laurie Heder, Brian's 3rd wife, I believe. We do not get a lot of good pictures of her. I think this is probably the least flattering picture of her, and it's the highest quality one that we get. Like, I don't think she's unattractive. She's just the average Southern white woman. Yeah, I mean, look at this picture. Like, I mean, I don't think she's unattractive. Just a bit older. And this is gonna happen to all of us, chat. C is fine. She's B. You guys like the MILFs? Mad Cop number 1. I mean, I don't think this is a bad looking dude. He just like looks like your average white dude who has a really sick sleeve here. Hairline looks a bit strange, like he's got a hair transplant or something. Looks a little bit like Jason Statham. Like, it could be his brother kind of thing. I think he's fine. We're putting a lot of people in C right now, but yeah, C. Mad Cop 2. We don't really get many good pictures of this dude, but from what little we do see, he looks like a pretty attractive guy. He looks to me like someone newly married, just had a kid, that kind of age of life, right? He's taking care of himself. He's got a nice, this is a really nice, thick, trim facial hair. Hair looks good. We can't see much of him, but he looks like he's pretty built. He just looks like a nicer version of the really muscular guy before. He's less tones, better facial hair. So he has to be A. If I'm giving this guy a B, we're giving this guy an A. Mad Cop number 3. We don't get much of a picture of this guy at all. Like, we're focusing on this guy. This guy right now is a side character of a side character. Other than this guy's potential for having really piercing blue eyes, nothing redeeming about this. Like, his beard doesn't look trimmed. We got a lot of people in C. I'm gonna do this guy a little bit dirty, I think, and put him in D. Mini Scooter Granny. This kind of looks like the old woman who's just playing bingo all the goddamn time, rolling around, causing a nuisance, yelling at the kids. But she's really nice to her own kids, you know what I'm saying? You know, she's just using a motorized scooter. She is not taking care of herself. When you need a mobility scooter to get around, I'm sorry. In the physical attractiveness department, you are an F. I'm sorry. In the F tier, Mud Girl. This is the one time where a character's dirty and it doesn't detract points. It may even add points. Like, this isn't gonna do it for everyone, but I think she deserves to be an S. She really does. Like, it's clear she's even wearing like a G-string here, chat. I like her style. I think more people should be dressed like this. Yeah, I'm gonna put her an S. We're doing this guy here, which is Mud Guy 1. I mean, like, he just looks like a generic redneck. He looks racist. Yes, he does. Yes. And we're running out of space in C. And we, of course, then have Mud Guy 2 in the middle here. That glass actually looks kind of weird in this shot. This picture here. Hey, why is the camera paying attention to her and not me? I'm wearing way less clothes. This is the guy who, like, no one likes, who always shows up. He's just like, whoa, party! D, I think D is being charitable, guys. I think this, no, I don't like anything of what this guy has. At the same time, I guess he's not repulsive exactly, so maybe we'll just go in D, sure. But I feel like I've done this guy here dirty then, because... No, I'll put him in F. Now we're judging Muscle Mummy. We don't even get to see her face. That musculature there, man. It's basically like, are you a person who's turned off by a muscular woman? And I'll be real with you guys, I'm not. There is a level of musculature that a woman can have where she's clearly taken steroids and it's way over the top and veins are popping out and stuff. But this doesn't look like that. Looks like a person who just lifts weights and it's clearly in some military position or something. She's trim, she's fit. I like it. They kind of scare you, but they scare you in a good way, right? Lucia's the one underneath, guys. Some people thought this was Lucia, but no, Lucia's underneath here. Look at these calf muscle, guys. Everyone loves a good calf muscle, right? I'm not going to put her in A because we don't see enough of it, but this is an easy S for me, right? Compared to a lot of people on this list, she's taking care of herself and she deserves the points for that. Naked Fat Guy. Everyone's favorite character. This is some clear S, guys, right? Come on. Any person who is that confident in themselves to run around the street fat and naked like that is clearly an S. Who wouldn't want this level of confidence? Nah, I kid, of course. This is an easy F. Old man with thong. Again, I'm not sure I want to give this guy points for self-confidence. This is like Trevor's dad. We're going to put this guy in F, but I'm just saying, this is like the flattest ass I've ever seen. There are people out there who just love a flat ass, and this guy is like S tier in their books. Me, no ass, put in S tier. Fucking F tier. I did it again. That's like 3 times I've done that. It's because you guys keep spamming S and I have to ignore it. God damn it. F tier, guys. Pole dancer. I don't think we can truly appreciate this scene without the video. Look, it's not even just what she's wearing. It's not even just how trim her figure is, how well proportioned she is. She looks like a nice person. Her face is really nice. Like, you can work on your body, but having a face like that, you kind of got to be born with. She got lucky. Guys, look, I know I've misspoken a lot during this video. I gotta be honest with you. I'm really drunk. Like, really, really drunk. This is better than the truth in that I just can't speak English. I'm doing my best out here, guys. Prisoner. Why the fuck would any woman get a mullet? Low D? No, just for the sheer insult of the mullet. S. I had like no sleep last night, guys. Please, give me some slack. My rating on the tier list of ability to speak is going down with every passing minute. Her face is fucked up. The style of her eyebrows. What is this? Thick hair, weathered by time, weathered by the sun, not wearing sunscreen. Terrible fucking facial hair. Terrible fucking hair. Mullets suck. F. Prison officer. This guy just looks kind of friendly. You can see here though, he's put on some pounds. He coming in, doing his job. He ain't overachieving. His job does not require him to do any physical activity, and therefore he is doing none. I don't want to put him in D. I don't think he deserves B though. We'll probably put him in C. Random street guy. Yikes. Yeah, I gotta say, there's not a single redeeming thing about this guy. Beard patchy, got like scars and marks all over his face. Are these meant to be tattoos? Like, I don't think so. He's way too overweight. This man ain't big bones. He's eaten a person who has big bones. You know what I'm saying? He looks like a modern version of Big Smoke. Definitely in F. He eaten the entirety of that Big Smoke order. Redneck 1. Dude, like... Can you... Do people in the South just not believe in sunscreen? What? Is he wearing one of those hats that's just like the rim here? Like it doesn't have the thing on top and that's why he has this like sunburn here? This man looks like he has never had a roof over his head in his entire life. And it's like every moment of every day, the sun has just been like burning him, cooking him to his core. He definitely looks like he takes meth. Might be the least attractive guy on this list. He has not for a single moment of a single day ever thought to himself, how can I take care of myself physically? He just does not give a fuck. He going in F. He getting failing grade. Redneck 2. This looks like the mother of the horny redneck stacked chick that we saw before, right? Am I right? She looked like the daughter of the chick that we saw on the mobility scooter. She looks like she has a bad attitude. She looks like someone who is causing the biggest fuss over the most minor fucking things, finds joy in just pissing other people off, gossips all the goddamn time. I am stereotyping something fierce here, but she also does not seem particularly attractive. She does not take care of herself. She does that superficial makeup stuff where she puts on eyeliner and lipstick and that's goddamn it. You gotta do more than makeup to look good, guys. Easy F. Wait, we know the name of this character? She's listed here as Stefanie. Oh, of course, it says there. Like, I'll be honest with you, I think she looks pretty good. She looks like a lovely person. She looks like a kind, caring individual who will like listen to your problems. Yeah, she looks like a mum. Exactly. B though, sometimes our perception of attractiveness, like personality kind of comes in, but I mean, she got very clean skin. She looking good. She taking care of herself. She got nice hair, some nice hair. This is not a personality tier. I don't want to put it in C, but I think we have to. Like, look at what we've got in C, but she is not in B. We're not judging within tiers, guys, but like, you know, just she deserves to be somewhere closer to B. Sugar daddy? Oh, of course. So this is what Jeff Bezos would look like, except that man clearly works out. Yeah, he has a dad bod. He's not overindulging. He's not overeating or something. He's not taking drugs or whatever, but he doesn't work out at all. He's just rich. That still puts him in mid, right? Especially compared to a lot of other people on this list. He's wearing a hat, guys. This motherfucker is caring about the effects of the sun on his skin. He is trying not to be burnt, which puts him magnitudes above most people on this list who do not give two fucks. He is still kind of burnt though, like, you know, we'll put him in D. We'll put him in D. TV Girl 1. Like, these women are specifically there because they're attractive. She's not the focus of the scene, but quite clearly, she is a very attractive woman. Zoom in. We don't see her for long, but we do see quite a bit of jiggling. If we were doing a jiggling tier list, she'd be an S, and on an attractiveness tier list, she is also an S. TV Girl 2. So this chick who comes in on the right here. Honestly, it's in part because we perhaps do not see her as much, but she's not as attractive as this chick. She's not. I think you guys are getting hypnotized by the ass jiggle. On a jiggle tier list, she's like SS plus tier. She got the biggest jiggle in any material that we've received thus far. I want to put it on A. Just we don't see enough. Like, you can't tell me that she's more attractive to you than Bae, right? Or Roxy. Nah. So Twerking Car Girl, is this not one of the other characters we already have? Is this a new person or just a redesign of the Stefanie? Stefanie go wild on weekends.
That surprised me. There's some big asses in that trailer.
She attractive. Nice hair. Taking care of herself. Thick. True, she is downgraded a bit because the jiggle physics in trailer 1 is not on par with trailer 2. I think this is an easy A.
It's almost every ass in that trailer, other than the male asses, were big. Big.
Unarmed hostage. This is not a flattering image, but I don't think there's many flattering images of this guy. I've been working for the same bank for 40 years. I'm like 5 years away from retirement. He is quintessential manager. Like, he's in C. It's not his fault his hair's receding. And this guy here, like, there's nothing to say about this guy. Like, he's facing down. You can barely say anything about him. He just looks like your average dude. Like, when you look in the dictionary, hostage during a heist, this is who you see. No courage, dude's a D. Nah, he's just an alright looking guy. We'll put him in C. So it turns out in my original tier list, I missed quite a few characters from trailer 1 and 2. And so we're going to make up for that by doing the remainder here, and there's what, like 20 more? Most important is the first character here, which is Lucia's doppelganger that everyone on the internet debated whether this was Lucia or not. And it's not Lucia, as I'm pretty sure has been confirmed. But Ricky, who made the images for me and made this tier list for me, thought this was Lucia, and that's why she didn't end up in the original tier list. So I don't know if this is a controversial opinion, guys. Might blow your minds here. I think she's fit. I think she's fine. Look at that back. The way she flipped her hair. Easy S. But we have other people to consider. This chick down here, she a bit blurry, but obviously she fit as well. She's done a bit dirty because she's next to Lucia's doppelganger, but I still think gotta put her at least in A. She looks like she might be a bit older, but if that's the case, the blur is helping her out. So put her in A, I think. Actually, we have one more here as well. We see her for only a few frames. I mean, yeah, she's fine. The hair looking low quality. She got a nice taste in drinks though. I love myself some fruity cocktails. I like the style. The middle part here is very good. I mean, cause you know, it's like cheetah. You know, she could be an S if we got like better pictures, but nah, we'll just put her in A. So this whole image has like a lot of people in it that were missed. We'll do these ones fast, okay? So we got beach woman 1, 2, 3, fit girl running, huge gym bro, twerking beach girl, and tanning spray girl. So we got these three at the front. I don't think any of these three are unattractive, but again, because we just look at Lucia's doppelganger, like there are more attractive people in this world, especially this chick over here. She looking kind of fine as well. I'm gonna put them all in B, I think. Some people in chat like the thickness, but nah, I think it's a little bit too much of the thickness for me. Wait, we're actually judging this chick too? We don't even get to see her front. Are we judging her solely off her ass? If so, I'm just gonna put her in A. Wait, S. Whoops. Look, I'm gonna put her in A, S, S. So we're looking at this guy in the middle here. He has a chihuahua. Do we give him points for the chihuahua? There's a problem you can have when you just have too much muscle. I think this guy's suffering from that. Is it controversial to say I think he looks like a tool because of his sunglasses? Like, who wears sunglasses like this? It's like you're trying to have one sunglass that just goes around your entire fucking head. It's weird. He's wearing his cap backwards. Like, it is a sunny day in Miami. This man is being burnt to a crisp by the sun, and he has one bit of protection from it, which is his goddamn hat, and he's wearing it the wrong way. He's a douchebag. But he does have a chihuahua. I'm not giving the chihuahua. The chick probably owns her chihuahua. This guy he's not responsible enough to keep an animal. I'm gonna put this guy in B. This chick here though, I'll be real with you, I like it. I like everything about this chick and her chihuahua. I like the tan, she's got her hat around the right way, she got some stylish sunglasses. I like the top, the coloring here. She fit, taking care of herself. She running on the beach. Kinda wanna put her in S, honestly. I mean, but compared to who's in S though, like, she's not got the Latina in her. She doesn't have that good thickness, but like, she's still, I'm gonna put her in S, honestly. I'm feeling charitable. Who's this chick? Where's this chick? Is she in this picture? On the right? Oh, here. She's only there at the very beginning. Why? Okay, I don't think she's in frame enough for her to have been deserving of being included. That's all we get to see? We don't even get to see her face. Do we judge it based on the review of this guy, who is apparently willing to risk going to prison? Unless they're together. I mean, yeah, she must be into this. Like, she must be into getting recorded by this guy. I can't see a face. I mean, put her in B. She's fine. Next is these two chicks here. Puffy lips here. The dick-sucking lips. I mean, they got good taste. You know, they like Jason. They're clearly fit. I don't think either is S tier exactly, but A. Both of them. I can't believe we missed this chick. The car wash woman here, who you can't see because I'm in the way. I am the car wash woman now. Well, she's very patriotic, as we can see here. She's kind of got that southern redneck vibe, but somehow is still actually attractive. Like, I find her hot. And I kind of find it weird that I find her hot, you know what I'm saying? I kind of want to give her an S, even though I'm not American. Am I a traitor to my country? Is this illegal? Am I going to be arrested? I'm doing S. I'm sorry. I'm in a real charitable mood today, apparently. So this is Handcuff Girl 1, 2, 3, Selfie Girl, Ass Teaser, Police Officer 1 and 2. Of the chicks here, she has the most potential for S, I think, but I'm gonna put her in A. This chick here, the lighting is just good for her, right? I don't think she's more attractive than this chick. I think they're both A. And this chick, I mean, I'm gonna put them all in A, honestly. They're all attractive, but not like crazily so. Oh, apparently I'm meant to judge this chick that I can only see her ass as well. Put her in A as well. No, actually, well, hold on. This chick here? Nah. Every group of chicks has the ugly friend, and right here, she B. She getting carried. I'm calling that out. And the two policemen, I mean, this guy looks like he takes no nonsense. They get down off my car. He looks like an asshole, honestly. This dude looks like he's just doing his job. This guy I'm gonna give A, and this guy B. I mean, because they both look kind of built, right? They clearly work out. They're taking care of themselves. They have stable employment, even though they're probably both assholes. It's fine. Unbelievable that I missed these amazing characters. Old beach man and his woman, fatty with a metal detector. Did I judge this chick last time? S? Just to rejudge that, I'm not sure. This dude, do Americans just not like sunscreen? Like, they're both burnt to shit. Like, how are they out in public? How are they both not dead? Is this man like finding metal and then eating it? And that's why he's like this? Is he human? Or is this like a cheeseburger detector or some shit? Regardless, F. Oh my God, no. What? Gonna put F, and F. Strip club twerker. Okay, we need the video for this one, for science. I gotta be real with you. The jiggle physics in this first trailer doing it dirty. I vow this ass is fake. The boobs are jiggling way more than the ass. Look at that movement. I'm sorry to say, guys, I'm gonna dock her a few points for the lack of ass jiggle. Still gonna put her in A though. Hooker 1 and 2. I mean, like, I like the paw prints on the ass. I hate judging people when I can't see their face. Is her hair red or is that just the light? I mean, they're both fine. They're both fine as fuck, chat. What more is there to say? Both deserve A at least. Crocodile officer? I'm judging this dude? I don't see his face. He abusing this crocodile. F. We don't take kindly to crocodile abuse here in Australia. What, store lady? She wearing her pants way too high. Don't like it. B. These are Cletus's relatives and they're both ugly as fuck. F and F. Dre'Quan's associate. Honestly, he just looks like the nerd in the group that takes care of himself. Doesn't care much for the gangster lifestyle, but you know, he's doing well. He's trimming his facial hair well. It's cool looking hair. He got style. I like it. A. And there you have it, guys. The definitive GTA 6 Trailer 1 and Trailer 2 tier list. I think what we've confirmed from this very important procedure is that there's a lot of attractive people in the world of GTA 6. Guna's gonna go completely crazy. Probably gonna be a lot of pornography, both in the game and external to the game. Weird to think about, but I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. I wish you all the best. Bye-bye. Boop.